The phenomenon known as Stockholm Syndrome is not limited to hostage situations. It's alive and well in the modern workplace. Employees form strong psychological attachments to the very routines and tasks that make their jobs feel secure, even when those tasks have little inherent value. When companies attempt to streamline operations or cut redundant meetings, it's often employees who push back the hardest. Their resistance is not about the loss of meaningful work, but about the disruption of the structures that fill their days and shape their identities. This attachment is evident in the way workers build their sense of self around their roles. Middle managers define their worth by the size of their teams, not by what those teams achieve. HR professionals measure their impact by the sheer number of training sessions delivered, regardless of whether those sessions change behavior. Even in the face of automation or efficiency drives, employees express anxiety at the thought of losing routine tasks that have become woven into their daily existence. The work may be pointless, but it provides a sense of order and purpose. Stockholm Syndrome in the workplace manifests as a kind of loyalty to the systems and rituals that keep people busy. Consultants spend long hours building slide decks that clients barely skim, yet take pride in their endurance. Corporate lawyers track billable hours as a badge of honor, even when the outcomes of their work are inconsequential. Administrative staff can list in detail why their paperwork is vital, despite evidence that much of it is never reviewed. The more detached the work is from real outcomes, the more fiercely employees defend its necessity. The pressure to participate in productivity theater is driven by more than habit. It's a survival strategy. In environments where job security feels uncertain, visible busyness becomes a shield. Employees send more emails, shrink their response times, and fill their calendars with meetings, not because it leads to results, but because it signals value to managers and peers. The illusion of constant activity offers comfort in a workplace where expectations are ambiguous and the criteria for advancement are unclear. Organizational incentives reinforce these behaviors. Promotion often goes to those who master the art of visibility rather than those who quietly deliver results. Employees quickly learn that appearing indispensable is more valuable than being genuinely effective. Managers, wary of empty calendars, keep their teams locked in cycles of meetings and updates, worried that idle time signals redundancy. These patterns are deeply embedded in fields like education and healthcare. Professors chase publication quotas, even when they know most papers will go unread, because the system rewards quantity over substance. When institutions propose reducing these requirements, faculty often resist, having built entire careers on the existing metrics. Nurses and doctors spend more time documenting care than providing it, yet defend the rituals of paperwork, seeing them as essential to their professional identity. Attempts to simplify these processes are often met with skepticism or outright opposition. In technology and finance, the same dynamics play out. Engineers repeatedly refactor code to show activity on dashboards, and bankers work long hours on analyses that senior executives barely glance at. The fear of being seen as unnecessary leads employees to rationalize and defend the very tasks that keep them busy, even when they recognize the futility. The rituals of corporate life, team-building events, credential renewals, and endless reporting serve as social proof that the work matters. Employees invest time and money in certifications they know are irrelevant, maintaining them as a buffer against insecurity. Remote work has intensified these attachments, with workers going to great lengths to demonstrate presence and activity, even requesting more monitoring when surveillance is relaxed. What emerges is a system sustained by mutual pretense.